Hello, friends. Susan Axelrod, the Confidence Coach. Welcome to the Confidence Zone. It's Friday. I'm happy that it's Friday and we have a few days ahead of us to hopefully get outside into nature. We're really coming into spring. I know there's been some storms and tornadoes in some parts of the country, and I'm hoping that you'll have a little few bits of sunshine this weekend. Today, I wanted to invite you to step in with me to brag a bit. Bragging is something that in the old way of doing business, in the old masculine energy-led culture, was not allowed. It was frowned on. You shouldn't brag. You'll be arrogant. But in the new earth, in the new way of doing business, we share and claim our accomplishments. Why shouldn't we do this? I wrote in the notes that Kornelia Stephanie and Dr. Pat Basili from Transformation Talk Radio are two leaders in this movement. Let's brag. It's not really bragging, it's sharing the impact of our work. It's claiming our achievements. Cindy Lynn says, own it, baby. And so I decided that I would do that here today. And I invite you and welcome you to claim your achievements in my comments so that I can celebrate you. I offer a business class about the intuitive business system, which is a system that I didn't even know I created until the end of last year when I was reviewing my P&L and going over things and saying, my gosh, how did I get to that big number? And then it all came forth and I said, hey, I've got a system here. So for the last, really just since January, I've been talking about my system. I've talked to clients about it, and I've gotten a few clients to teach in the system. One client I was speaking with this morning, and I realized that just since February, this is so fun and funny, just since February, when she didn't even have a business, she hired me as a personal referral from a former client of mine and is now already generating, has a full business with a full system in place with great structures and some systems in order. And she's generating, now we're at about 9,000 a month. The marker was 10,000 a month, because I also teach Know Your Numbers. And so she wanted 10,000 a month. But in today's session, she started sharing with me all this other new work that she's already got coming in and more work, a contract that we worked on today in real time. And I realized that in not too long, a few months into the future, she could be looking at generating up to $15,000 to $18,000 a month. And that's just from working with me for a few months weekly. I do a weekly session with my business confidence coaching clients, 2 hours a week. So it's not for the faint of heart, but it works. And honestly, today I was so stunned. I didn't really say anything, but inside I'm like, oh my gosh, what's happening here? I have a note at somewhere. It's down there now. I was writing out all the income things that she was talking about. It filled a whole Post-it note with my handwritten notes. And I was like, wow, I felt so gratified to know, because this work is very important. It's important in a lot of ways. And just please believe me when I say it's going to impact our future, the future leadership. And so I was so gratified that this came together so quickly. Now, to be clear, this didn't come from nowhere. This came from a career's worth of expertise. Yeah, a career's worth of expertise. I didn't do that. That was my clients. I offered a system The system, I call it the scaffolding for your business. And that's what I'm also teaching now in my first ever business class in the introduction to the intuitive business system. And so I'm teaching the 7 characteristics that I created. I'm working individually with the people in the class. And also now I have a few more clients I'm teaching the system to. So honestly, life is hard. you know, you hear me come here every day and say, oh, people, are struggling underneath. Oh, my student, Cindy Lynn, says this class is amazing. Yay. Thank you so much, Cindy. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today. And every day I come here and I say, people are struggling underneath. They are. 100% of people have stuff going on under the surface. And so if I can offer you a place, Cindy Lynn, please talk about the service, the amazing service you offer, the strategy session for people who receive a new diagnosis. Claim it in my comments. It's so important. I hope anybody in my Facebook family or my online platform will see about this strategy session you're offering and let the person they love who got a recent diagnosis contact you and work with you. Anybody who has anything to claim, I just want to invite you to claim it. It's not really bragging. Maybe it's bragging a little bit. I'm not sure in the new way of doing business that that's such a horrible thing, because also in the new way of doing business, we take responsibility when we fail. We take responsibility when we don't show up. We take responsibility for our integrity. We don't point the finger at anyone else. We don't compare and compete and, step on others to get to where we want to go. We love each other. We support each other. We're in cohort together. We collaborate. We hire each other. We pay each other, right? We refer each other. And so why wouldn't we brag on our own services and on each other's? That's what I really wanted to say today. So I have to talk for another minute so Cindy Lynn can put a link to her website here in my comments, and you'll know how to access her for this amazing session, which will help you go from really terrified to feeling in control if you receive a new diagnosis. So, friends, don't hesitate to brag on whatever it is that you are achieving. How will anyone else know how good you are in your business if you're reluctant to claim your achievements? Sally Helgeson wrote the book, Why Women Rise. It's about how women get to where they want to be growing in business. And she overcomes the myths such as, don't brag about your achievements. That's a myth. No, make sure the people who need to know how good you are know how good you are. You can be humble. You can apologize all the way to your end goal, but be sure to share your achievements. We all need you to show up, claim your achievements. All right. Good job, Cindy Lynn. Thank you for joining me today. And to everyone, I want to say Shabbat Shalom to those who celebrate, and to everyone else, have a good weekend. I hope you'll have an opportunity to get out in nature this weekend. Take good care, friends. I'll see you Monday for Live at 5. Bye-bye.